and welcome to the Joy Bitch Comedy Show. Uh-oh, test. Let's try this again. Welcome to Joy Bitch Jet Channel. And this is the Joy Bitch Jet Comedy Show. And my name is Don Bardo. And I'm taking a break from Saturday Night Live and being dead to come to you to say, we're live with Joy Jet.
Hi everybody, I'm Joy Jet, and I'm actually Joy Bitch Jet, and this is my channel, like Don just said. This is the Joy Bitch Jet channel on YouTube. Someday I'm gonna get my little man to come, and all he's gonna do is sit here and look at the screen and go, YouTube. All he does when I have my phone is go, phone, YouTube. He's so cute. And he's such a young man. He's going to be 5 this July 31st. And he was born with premature to thrive. So when I came here, he was less than a year old. And me being here off and on, he's been my little man. He's also my favorite little man, besides my biker boy. And I feed him. I fed him from the time he was a little baby. When I was real sick, I was here for the first year full time, and I just fed him. And I found different things to feed him. Cold oatmeal, and I just got him off the formula, put in my milk. He got big. Now he's my big little man. I still got a little man. I got Cabbage Patch. Cabbage Patch is a little guy. He's only like going on 2 years old. But my God, he's in a size 5 diaper. Yeah, But my little man, Nico, he always looks at my diaper boxes. Because I buy these diapers just for him. Because the parents buy cheap diapers. Because that's all they can afford. And there's 2 cats having a fight over what's going to be their dinner. But the dinner ain't out yet. Anyways, so I buy him these Huggies because, unfortunately, to a point, he's still in diapers because he's not communicating exactly when he needs to go. So I'm happy because I get to spend $25 on my Target card every couple of weeks and watch this kid go bonkers when a box comes in under his name, and then he goes, "Diaper guy!" Okay, this is supposed to be a short little comedy skit. I'm already up to 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so let's get this done. I want to give you an idea of some of the characters I could do. Like, who was this guy? Bullwinkle. Yeah, I remember Bullwinkle.
Hey Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Okay, so maybe it's off a little bit. But remember, I got a code. Okay? And then there's Rocky, which I really can't do Rocky. Hey Bullwinkle, what are you doing? Oh yeah, that's great. Wow, rabbit out of your hat. That might as well be Peter Rabbit for all I know. Okay. Cheech and Chong. I was a big fan of Cheech and Chong. I really didn't get into pot smoking that much, but hey man, like what do we know? Like man, like I gotta go to the bathroom, man, like I gotta go eat, I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go drink, I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go. And then here's Tommy Chong.
Here, dude. Okay. Whoa. Hey.
Now, if you hear a little bit of a guy named Jamo in there, it's probably because Jamo and Tommy have kind of like merged together. Because I used to do a corner comedy skit called the National Joey Jet Comedy Show. And it was a street comedy show, so it probably ended up being National Joey Jet Street Theater. Okay? And we would do everything from pantomimes to an air guitar show, but it really wasn't an air guitar show, because the character, Jamo, the commando of rock and roll, like Boss of rock and roll, and the king of rock and roll, Elvis is the king of rock and roll, and Iggy Pop is the godfather of rock and roll, and Joan Jett is the godmother of rock and roll. Well, Commando Jammo of rock and roll, the commando of rock and roll. Anyways, Jammo was my main character. Jammo was in a league all by himself. He'd be on this street corner, this nice big long street. You could park cars on this street corner. It was a sidewalk, and they had just built this when I came in town in 1977, and I got to perform on this corner after being on a few other corners doing flowers and comedy. And when I did, I fell in love with the corner. I wouldn't get off. It actually was like 12 feet long, wide, and like 60 feet long. And there was two characters. There was a National Joey Jett. He was kind of like my underdog. National Joey Jett. I forget now. God, I'm online. I forget. Anyways, you know how Underdog had the shoe shine boy? Well, National Joey Jett was like my shoe shine boy. And then Jammo was the rock guy who came on and did the air guitar show. Well, we started off doing pantomimes in 1978 on this corner. Icy cold weather. I'm in boots and I'm doing. People driving by, holding up bouquets of flowers, and okay. Then I started doing other things. Brought out a few puppets a couple of times. Got a big cowboy hat, super big cowboy hat on. And then one of my friends left me a guitar when they moved out of their house, which was right in front of my house. Well, I took that guitar out to the corner, and I'd bring it out real late at night, and I'd be strumming on it. Listening to songs out of the 60s, like The Kinks, You Really Got Me, All Day, All Night, The Beatles, I Saw Her Standing There, Oh Yeah, and, a bunch of the garage rock songs, on Doctor, I Feel Good, who was that? Felix Caviar, and, God, I can't even think of the name of the band right now. Anyways, I'd be doing all these upbeat songs, Dirty Water, just everything, right? And all of a sudden, my business that night, I mean, we're talking 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, my business just flourished, where I only made like $30, $40 all day. I made an additional $60 in 10 minutes. I was like, wow. That's pretty cool. But one night, I decided I'm doing the Who. Teenage Wasteland. Oh God, I can't think of the one. The Who had so many hit songs. Anyways, we had the Who, and the character was just developing. I probably at that time, Jammo really didn't even have a name. He just kind of merged with National Joey Jett, okay? And all of a sudden, we took and this is acoustic guitar that my friend left, and we just took the guitar, lifted it up, and smashed it on the ground. For 45 minutes, I had people standing in line, grabbing flowers, wanting autographs. At 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, wow. So I took my money, went up to the pawn shop, invested into the first National Joey Jett guitar. It was the National Joey Jett one. Lightweight, kind of a girlish kind of guitar, but it's still kind of a guyish. Really lightweight, for a guy. And I sat there for a year and rocked the nation. I had people coming from New York, going to California, from California, going to New York. Anyways, by the time it was all over with, I became a phenomenon here in little Fort Worth, Texas. And I bought another guitar, and like most rock and rollers, I ended up with like 7 guitars. So I got to choose 7 guitars in the corner. Now, and from the beginning, I've been interviewed. I've been interviewed by high school newspapers, college newspapers, college photographers. But before all that, I had the press. I had CBS, Channel 4, I think. NBC, which is Channel 5. And ABC, which is Channel 8. All do their own interviews. And this is the most funniest part of it all. Remember PM Magazine? I think each PM Magazine may have had different hosts depending on which town you were in. Well, in Dallas-Fort Worth, we had a guy who I can't remember his name. And we had the one and only, the most fabulous Liza Gibbons. You know, the one who went on to do the newscast on RoboCop, the original RoboCop. He was like, and here's the news today. And then there was her talk show. Well, she was across the street at a toy shop, and I noticed the ABC Channel 8 van out there. So me being the manager, promoter of my destiny, I went over there and I went, hi. Would you all like to come and film me someday? And the idea was, no, we're just filming the ins and outs of the program. The ins and outs of the program. And I'm like, okay. And you know, the stars were actually there. Ironically, about April 1982, which is probably about a year later, because by this time, I've had my 15 minutes of fame. I was electrified for over a year and a half. I could do no wrong. You know how Teflon Don, who was the murderous mafia leader in New York, he could never do any wrong. They couldn't catch him doing anything. And then one day, they called him, put him in jail, and 10, 12 years later, he died. Well, I was like that. I wasn't the murderous person, but I could do no wrong. No matter what I did. I had kids wanting my autograph. I had people wanting my autograph and take pictures with me. I had people wanting to just take pictures of me. I had people wanting to do interviews with me. Everywhere I went, all the restaurants knew me, gave me the best seat in the house. I even got a couple bottles of wine out of the deal. I'm like, whoa, you know. I finally decided to take a step back. After the interview, I got really scared because John Belushi would die in the same time period. But anyways, about a year later, after we originally asked Lisa Gibbons if she would like to do a program, it's part of PM Magazine, only like 15 minutes. Every flower shop in town is getting hit by this ABC company. Hi, we're looking for the guy, whatever, on the street corner who does comedy and flowers. Everybody knew me, but nobody knew my phone number. And the only one knew my phone number, and I was hooked up with, they didn't bother to call. They called Gordon Boswell, they called Bosch, they called everybody. And I'm getting all these people coming up to me saying, hey, you know, ABC's looking for you. Yeah, okay. Finally, I decided, okay, I'm going to go. So I called one day. I called the ABC office, and I say, the Channel 8 office, I go,
Hi. Are you looking for a young guy on the street corner named National Joey Jet on Hyundai and Camp Bowie in Fort Worth, Texas, who does flowers and comedy? And
all of a sudden, there was this guy. He goes, yeah, we've been looking for that dude. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll get the producer. It happens to be the sound man that I talked to. His name was Scott something. I forget. Anyway, the producer came on.
Yes, we've been looking for you. Oh, you're not looking for me. I'm just a business manager. Hold on 1 second, and I'll get you National Joey Jet.
Put the phone down. Came back on. Hi, I'm National Joey Jet. How you doing? Anyways, they came to terms. We did a program. It was amazing. I got a videotape of it in California. Someday, maybe, I might get allowed to get my stuff out of California storage because the woman down there is just going almost senile and doesn't do her books. God bless her soul. I love her dearly, but she just is in the wrong business. and I will play it here for you. It's probably one of the only videos of my time period that I did this, that I actually got video. I had a few people bring over video cameras just to test out their new video camera. This is video cameras were brand new, and I get the guys coming out and going, "Howdy, you for a subject with video." I'm like, "Sure, dude, go right ahead." Anyways, after the program, John Belushi died shortly thereafter, and people started offering me cocaine. It was nothing but maybe at that time period, smoke a little pot, drinking Mick beer. Hey, drinking beer on the street corner in Texas was legal at that time. Smoking pot wasn't, but I came from Detroit. Detroit, it was a $5 ticket. Anyways, I gave all that up when I had kids. I used to like beer. I used to like, the last beer I've ever really drank was Miller Lite Ice. And the minute I really started liking it, grabbing the stick back, I was told by the Miller Company, they're canceling the beer. I'm like, give me the recipe, I'll make it myself. So anyways, I occasionally have a beer here or a beer there. Maybe a Bud Light, a Corona Light, a Heineken Light. Heineken, my favorite beers are Heineken, Moosehead, Molson's, Labatt's. And they're all mostly all Canadian beers. And then, of course, Heineken, which comes from New York. Excuse me, I'm coughing. Anyways, but the drugs started pouring in. I started getting bored with life. I've been out there since 1977 in the heat. I would work 300 and probably about 30, 40 days a year. 340 days a year. In all kinds of weather. Cold, warm, hot, and hotter. 110 degrees. I'd be out there. I had a doctor that once told me, he says, "Hey, you don't need a physical." I said, "Why?" He goes, "If you could stay on that street corner for 12 hours a day," and he said 10 hours a day, but it was really 12. 10 hours a day, jump up and down in 110 degree weather, you are healthy. Okay, so maybe I did feel healthy, but I was like, what happens if I got cancer or something? Fort Worth medicine, third world medicine, always that way. And this guy drove a Maserati. He was fresh out of school. He joined the practice. His name, I can't remember it. Even if I did, I wouldn't say it. He was a real good guy. I really liked him. Joe Bob something, I think. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. Anyways, the guy was really great. I enjoyed him, but it was like, I never need a doctor. If I could dance in 110 degree weather, I am doing great. Okay, well, that's it for that. Let me see, a few more character impersonations before I leave, because I'm up to 18 minutes. This is my longest video yet. More characters. I did Rocky. Alright. Yogi Bear is almost like Rocky.
I'm smarter than the average bear. I am Yogi Bear. Hey, Boo-Boo.
Yeah, Yogi.
What are we going to do today?
Well, I don't know, Yogi. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
We're going to go and pick up and look for picnic baskets. Uh-oh. I think I got a character. Oh.
Hey, what do you want? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing this stuff, okay? And then there's Flintstone. The only thing I can do by Fred Flintstone is... Okay. I'm waking up the dead. Barney. Barney was like, "Hey, Fred. How you doing, Fred?" But my best ones are Cheech and Chong. I've lost so many dates with people because I did Cheech and Chong for them. They wanted the Cheech and Chong. Oh, I can't go out with a girl that does Cheech and Chong. That's just too much. Anyways, I went to Hollywood to do voiceovers for cartoons. Unfortunately, Sylvester Stallone was becoming a big hit, and he was doing voices with Eddie Murphy on comedy shows and animations, which means that like Mel Blanc's Mel Blanc, Porky Pig. Porky Pig. I don't forget. I don't got Porky. Porky is Warner Brothers. Punky is on me. Now I have a character named Punky Pig, and he generally has a guitar in his hand. And he goes, I'm Punky Pig, and I'm big to the bone, I'm big to the bone, I'm so big to the bone, that I rock and roll, I'm Punky Pig, Punky Pig, Punky Pig. So, let me see. That's about it. Bugs Bunny? Yeah, what's up, Doc? I am Bugs Bunny. Alright. My voice is off. I'm low off. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying my guard down. But Punky was my favorite. Punky is the ego of me. Punky, try this. Punky Pig. Take one. A beat. Hi, I'm Punky Pig, and this is it. Have a good night. I'll catch you later. Adios amigos. Sayonara. Arrivederci. We'll catch you soon.